Today we're going to learn how to do this really beautiful simple henna design. So we're starting off here with some lovely controlled vines, making sure that they are all the same width and the same size. I'm going to do this on both sides all the way down the hand. I do this by creating pressure to create a sort of blob and carefully dragging it in, reducing pressure. So once we've done that all the way down the hand, I'm going to now create a chain going through the design. And I'm going to add beads to this chain, making the central bead the largest and then reducing in size as we go along. The easiest way to do this is always to start with the central one and then just make your way down the chain. Okay, so once we've done that, it's time for the fingers. So I'm doing some freestyle sort of bands. I'm starting off with a thicker ring in the middle and moving on to some thinner rings as well. I always add petals and then I finish off with this signature little design, and I'm going to do that on both sides of the rings. When doing your petals, again, really important to make sure that they are all the same width and the same length, that you don't have any sticking out. This is something that you master with time and with practice. I think the ring finger here was my favourite because it had some really gorgeous vines. These vines are a little bit more advanced. They flick off at the end and they start in the centre and make their way out, unlike the other vines which start on the outside and make their way in. The way you master this technique is really based on hand pressure and making sure that you're reducing pressure as you're coming out. But it's definitely very satisfying to watch and I love doing it. And then we're finishing off with some rings here as well. I don't like to drag my lines on the skin. I like to create enough pressure just to kind of drag them out to make sure that they're super straight. And then again, I'm just finishing off with some matching designs to match that middle finger there. I did also do a bit on the thumb, but I don't think it's in here. I didn't manage to get a shot of this hand, but this is what it should end up looking like. Nice and simple, but beautiful.